Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since I've posted a new video, and the reason why that is because I got married. I've been basically trying to settle down and trying to find a new routine that works for both of us. And hopefully, now that I have the house set up a little bit, I would be able to upload more frequently. Coming back to today's video, I thought of sharing all of the products which I loved wearing as a bride because I did my own makeup. I'm not going to share every single product, but these are the ones that I think are worth mentioning and the ones that I think stood out. So the first product that I would like to talk about is this Mars Brow Better eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade dark brown. I basically use this eyebrow pencil every day. Like, this is an everyday brow pencil, and I didn't want to use a brow pomade because I wanted my makeup to look as natural as possible. So I think this is just one of those basic things that worked for me. Next, I'm going to talk about some eye makeup products which stood out, and the first one is this Swiss Beauty metallic liquid eyeshadow in the shade champagne. So I kind of dabbed it on my eyelids and a little bit underneath my eyes to kind of give it that Korean glittery effect. This works really well because in my wedding pictures I could see that my eyes were like glistening and glowing, so this one's really amazing. Next, I wore the Forever 52 waterproof smoothening eye pencil in the shade black. So of course I knew I wanted a waterproof eye pencil because you don't want smudgy under eyes, and this pencil genuinely doesn't budge. I did not have those black panda eyes at the end of the day, so that was impressive. This one's actually good for daily use as well if you go to office, if you go out. Next, for my eyeshadow, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette, which I have had for a long time. In my earlier videos, like when I used to do fragrance, I remember using this palette so much for my videos. Like, I used to do my makeup for my videos, so I stuck with this palette. And because I don't really buy eyeshadow palettes and I don't really use them nowadays a lot, so I thought let's stick with the old Norvina palette. So the shades that I used were Passion, Volatile, Incense, Rose Gold, Dazzling, Summer, and Dreamers. It does have a slight fallout, but the pigmentation is to die for. For base makeup, I went for the Forever 52 Ultra Definition Liquid Foundation in the shade Sundae. Alright, so I know there are a lot of great foundations out there in the market, and I thought I might go for the NARS one, perhaps for the Huda Beauty one, because when you think about bridal makeup, you instantly go for these brands. However, I thought I don't really wear foundation, like heavy full coverage foundation, on an everyday basis, so I didn't want to invest that much money into something that I probably would use just once. So I thought maybe let's go for something that is as good but is not that expensive, because I actually haven't touched this foundation after that day. This is actually a very famous foundation for bridal makeup, so I thought I would go for this one. This worked out really well. This is extremely high coverage. It is creamy. It doesn't settle into your like dry patches. I think it has a nice luminosity to it. I love this, but if you don't need something high coverage, please do not buy this because this is not for your everyday makeup at all. Next, for concealer, I again wanted something a little bit high coverage, but at the same time I didn't want it to be drying. I didn't want my under eyes to get creased up and get those dry flaky patches. So I went for the e.l.f. Cosmetics Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Beige. This shade is slightly yellow for my skin tone, but when I put the look together, and I think with the powder that I put on, it kind of worked. So this is again very high coverage, very smooth, creamy. It doesn't settle into your creases that much, and I still use this one sometimes, but I have to use like the tiniest little dot of it for my everyday makeup purposes. This one concealer is gonna last you a long time. Next, for my powder, I went for the K Beauty Matte Compact in the shade 120p Light, and oh my goodness, I don't know if this is popular. I don't know if this is viral or not, but guys, this is the most smooth, buttery, soft powder that I've used in a while. This is really good and I'm absolutely impressed with this one. Also, the reason why I am using so many Forever 52 products is because when I researched bridal makeup, most makeup artists were talking about how good the products were for bridal makeup, and that's the reason why I went for so many products from this brand. And so the next product is a highlighter from the same brand. It's the Aerial Glow highlighter in the shade Marine, and guys, this gave me the most beaming, blinding highlight. Like, I was impressed when I saw my wedding pictures because it was basically blinding. I am in love with this. I still use this nowadays whenever I go out. I'm obsessed with putting this on my face. I think more brands need to really come out with beaming highlighters because we are missing out. I want powder highlighters which are beaming. I am done with liquid highlighters because the thing with liquid highlighters is that if it's not formulated well, it can highlight all your pores as well, which isn't fun to look at. So I think we need more powder highlighters in the market. And to seal all that base makeup, I used the fixing spray from the same brand, Forever 52, which basically melts all these products in. So every time I would put like a foundation, I would spray this, and then I would put a concealer. That way all your makeup kind of melts together rather than sitting on top of each other. Next, I have blush, and for blush I use the Forever 52 Flourish Cream Blush in the shade 001. I wanted my blush to be as natural as possible, not like clown makeup-y. On top of this one, I applied the Just Herbs Cream Blush in Mahogany just to kind of enhance the blush earlier. So I combined these two shades to give me the perfect rosy kind of glow from within effect. Next is one of my favorite things that I have done for my makeup look, and that is the lip combo. And guys, for the longest time, I thought I would be a nude lip bride. I always thought, even in my dreams, I used to think I would be a nude lip bride. But for some reason, when I put my sari on and when I saw like my makeup, like I tested it out, I thought, nah, we need something dark, we need red lips, we need to kind of put some life into this face. So I went for the Mars Edge of Desire lip liner in Deep Dawn, which is just a basic brown lip liner. And on top of that, and this is a magical thing that happened with me, I put the K-Beauty matte liquid lipstick in the shade Love. And guys, I have not tested this shade out. I just went into Nykaa one day and I was like, listen, I have my wedding in 2 days. I need a red lipstick. And the lady at Nykaa was so helpful. She just picked this one out and she was like, try this on your lips. This is great. And I was like, okay. And I put it on, and turns out I fell in love, like literally fell in love with the shade. And I was like, all right. Now, I did love the shade, but I didn't know how well it lasted on my lips. What's gonna happen? Is it gonna be dry and flaky? I just trusted God and I was like, I'm just gonna put this on and let's see what happens. And turns out the lipstick did not budge. It basically looked like a dream. It was my perfect red lipstick of my dreams, and I think I genuinely manifested it. I don't think I deserve to have the perfect red lipstick appear out of nowhere, but it did, and I am happy, and I think you guys need this lip combo. Now, coming to perfume, I was very confused because for the longest time I thought I would go with Lancome's Midnight Rose. It's a deep, jammy rose. I thought it would go really well with my outfit, but last minute I was like kind of panicking. I was like, maybe I should order some decants online and see if there's any other fragrance which I might like better. My vision was to smell like a bouquet, and I thought of ordering the Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet perfume online. I think this is a eau de toilette However, this projects like crazy. This is extremely long lasting despite being a EDT. Also, I would like to mention that I had a jasmine bun, so like my whole hair bun was covered with jasmine, and when that got mixed with this fragrance, it created this almost like an aura that I was walking in. It was a floral bouquet aura that I was existing in for that time, and it was unreal. Like, I absolutely love this perfume. And finally, for my nails, I basically went for gel nails because I wanted it to last long, and I got gel overlay nail, which is basically gel polish on your natural nails, and it was basically a French ombre nail, and we topped it off with gel chrome polish. I was really happy with my nails. However, I would like to mention that now that I got my gel nails removed, my nails are ruined. So that was just one of the sacrifices I made for my wedding, and just to have that look that I dreamt of. But I ain't getting gel nails anytime soon. Now, before leaving, I would like to kind of leave you on this note that you don't have to be the perfect bride. Like, if you are planning to be a bride or you have a wedding, you don't have to be the best. You don't have to be the most perfect. Not everything is gonna go your way. Some things might go wrong. It's a wedding, it's an event. But what you should be focusing on is the love that surrounds you and the love that you are about to get in future. As brides, you can sometimes be very harsh on yourself, and I did struggle with that kind of perfectionism, but I feel like in the end what matters is not the exact shade of nail polish or the exact lipstick that you wanted or the exact look that you wanted to recreate, but what matters is, are you happy? Like, this is not about makeup, this is not about hair, this is about your love with someone, and that relationship is the foundation of this. And I want everybody to focus on that rather than these superficial things. Even though, yes, they do make us happy, these things do have a place in our life, but they should never surpass what is at the core, which is your love, which is your relationship and your companionship. So that is where I would like to leave you guys in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and stay tuned for more content. Hopefully I'll be able to produce more videos soon. Take care. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.